So what's teens? Teens are like actually the, you know, the numbers between 10 and 20, okay? So like 13, 14, and 17, those numbers, okay? So yeah, this is very, you know, these numbers are not big. So if you do the calculations, you put it on paper, it's also easy. But I'm gonna show you some ways to do it really, really quick, right? So do it quick, and then just just remember some rules, and you're gonna be able to do it in your head. Again, today the keyword today, key phrase today is do it in your head. Don't write it down. Don't use calculators. Okay, in our classes, calculators are not allowed. Okay, so do not use calculator and do not use anything to help you. Just do it in your head. All right. So let's see. Let's see two numbers. Okay, just give two numbers like a 17 times 16. Okay, 17 times 16. All right. So normally we will still write the multiplication, but I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I do it, and I'll explain to you the procedure, and you guys can practice. Okay. So I'm not going to actually multiply the 7 and 6 first. Okay. So Stephen already gave an answer, 272. Okay. In fact, if you guys have an answer pretty quickly, and I like you guys actually explain how you do it. So Stephen, could you explain actually? Yeah, if you want to talk, you can talk. If you want to write, you can type. Could you explain how you got that answer so quickly? So Stephen, want to say something? All right. Do you want to say something or okay? Yeah, you can explain. So you can say you do it in your head pretty quickly. Just do it the normal way. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So what I want to show you is also something that I learned when I was your age, right? So let's see, 17 times 16. Normally, yeah, you get actually the normal way is okay, and also we have some other some different tricks. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is one of them. Now let's look at this. Usually, the normal way we could do 7 times 6 first, right? But right now, I don't want to do that first. I want to do 7 plus 6. Okay, I'm gonna write it down just for showing you. But when you actually do it in your head, okay? So 7 plus 6 first, that's equal to 13. Well, you say, we're doing multiplication, right? Why do we do the plus, right? So that is something we're gonna figure out later. So I'm gonna show you this method is you add up these two numbers first. Then what happens to the result? Okay, that's 13. What do you do with the result? Now, I tell you, this is something you have to do. Okay, add 10. Then we're gonna get what? 23, right? Add 10, that's 23. And what do you do with this? Times 10. Times 10, you get 230. Okay, now it's time to do 7 times 6. So we'll memorize this multiplication table, right? Your times table. Okay, 7 times 6, 6, 7, 6 times 7. So what is it? I'm pretty sure you all memorize this. Okay, so what is 7 times 6? Okay, let's just type it in the chat room. All right? Oh, come on, don't write it on board. Okay, you can write it on board, but erase it. Make sure you erase it. Okay, so yeah, okay. So 42, it's 42, okay. 42, very good, okay, 42. So now you just put these last two numbers together. You're doing addition of these two numbers, okay? So that's 272, which is our answer. All right, so that's actually a pretty long procedure when you describe it that way, right? When you said it, it's actually several steps. But these several steps, once you know it, once you actually know it, you just follow this in your head. It's pretty fast, right? Because it's very simple. Every step is very simple. Let's see. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how to say it in Chinese. Okay, when I was learning it, the teacher actually showed us in Chinese. So what is it? Because when you have this times table, the 7 times 6, we usually say 6 first, 6, 7, then we say 42. Okay, 6, 7, 42, we say 42. So, but when we do addition, we usually say the other way around. 7 first and 6 next. So we say 7, 6, 13. Okay, 7 plus 6 equals 13. 7, 6, 13. So when you see this number, 17 times 16, what you say in Chinese is that, oh, 7, 6, 13, 23, 230, 6, 7, 42, 272. You're done. Okay, you're done. So then just the first time I heard it, it's just, what is that it? So it's just a few words, and then you're done, right? So, but in fact, what you're doing here is first you do the addition, plus 10 times 10, add the product. Just that's actually 4 steps, but those 4 steps are so simple and so easy to remember. You just carry it out in your head, no problem. Okay, there's no problem here. So let's try another one, okay? Let's try another one. So I'm gonna erase the board and just remember what we did, okay? Okay, so let's try 19 times 13. All right, now you actually do it with me, okay? Do it with me. I am going to carry it out and you kind of do it in your head with me. So what we do is 9 and 3 is 12. And then 22 plus 10 is 22. Times 10 is 220. And then 3 times 9 is 27. So you add them up, is 247. Just like that. Okay. So what if it is 23 times 21? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, Stephen asking the question, what if it's a 23 times 21? So because we're talking about multiplying teens, so we're talking about between 10 and 20. Okay, so beyond 20, okay, 20, the numbers bigger than 20, we're gonna probably we're gonna talk about them later, or you find out some method later. Okay, so it's all these we're gonna have a chance to talk about why. Okay, so why do we have these method? Why these method work? Why this works? So in that case, we're gonna So we probably can come up with some quick method yourself. Okay, so that's the for later. Okay, that's for later. So right now let's practice. We know how to do the teams. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try another one. Say let me just come up with some random numbers. 14 times 18. Okay, 14 times 18. All right, so let's see, 14 times 18. And then let's do it again, or you do it in your head, okay? You do it in your head and give me the answer. Okay, okay. So so you guys can actually do it. Actually, do it fast. Okay, do it fast. 252. So I'm not sure who wrote that, but anyway, 252. 252. Is that correct? Right? So let's see. Okay. So we're gonna have a lot of this practice in the book, okay, in the homework. So 4 plus 8 is 12. 22 again, 220 again. Okay, so 4 times 8 is 32, and then that's 252. Okay, so yeah. So at this point, I hope you have learned the method. So let's do something. Let's do something. Okay, do something else. Like 12 times 16. Do this. 12 times 16. So give me answer quickly. Okay, how quick you can get. Right. So usually, if you do this, if you practice enough, you can do this. 292. Are you sure about that? $192. Yeah, 192. 192 is correct. All right, 192 is correct. So, okay, I'm gonna write this is 192. So the procedure is this: 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 10 is 18. Times 10 is 180. And 2 times 6 is 12. So that's 192. Right? So as I said, you practice enough of this, you're gonna be very fast. Okay, you're gonna be very fast. So you probably within a few seconds after you see the problem, you can get the answer. Right? So that is what we're trying to get here. Right? So you say, what's the point of doing these fast calculations? Right? Why do we want to do this? It's actually help you a lot in a lot of places. Right? So give you for one thing, you could do it the normal way. You could do it the normal way. Don't do this, and then you remember, I took a class and I actually learned the trick doing this quickly, so I could try this and then verify the answer. So that's one thing. Another thing is this can help you in some other ways. Okay, do some other things. Right. So that's we'll talk about the next trick. And then we're gonna still be able to use this. Okay. So and also, more importantly, give you the number sense, right? Give you number sense, like what Miss Kelly was saying. When you see something in real life, right? When you see something that's you're going to a shop and buy something, or you're going to a restaurant and you pay the bills, and the numbers they actually maybe they do it on purpose or maybe by mistake. They give you a bill that's incorrect. Then if you have some of these mental calculation abilities, you have those skills, you see the number, you know that's not right. Right? So you know immediately that's not right. You may not need to come up with the right answer right away, but you know the answer on the paper, on the bill is wrong. So you can verify with them. So that's kind of thing. That kind of thing is actually very useful. But of course, you develop this number sense. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be on these exact questions, but you can be get a better sense to be